Good day, viewers. It's Saturday. I've been cleaning out in the garage a little bit. One bad thing about keeping all your equipment in the garage is every time you need a piece of it, it's always at the back of the pile, and you got to drag everything out. And you wind up cleaning up all the mess in the process. So just to pull it out, I've been cleaning floors and sweeping and moving little things laying around. These brakes ain't holding at all. I'm drifting right down the hill. Anyway, I got my weed killer yesterday at Tractor Supply, my Glyphosate. Most of you tell me don't use that, but I got so many fence lines around here. If I didn't have that, I'd be in trouble. I got out my little weed killer trailer. Many of you have seen the project. If you haven't seen that project on my webpage, I'll try to remember to put a link in the description when I create this video. Went to drag out my wood chipper to get it out of the way. Tires were flat. I managed to get them blowed up, but one of them inner tubes, the little part that sticks out the side of the rim, is twisted sideways or something. I blowed it up anyway. I ain't got time to change no tire or fix no inner tube. So what I want to do is hook my generator, which you see over here behind me. I'll look at that in a minute. It had flat tires too, and all kinds of stuff piled up on it. I can't even guarantee I can get the generator running. It's been sitting in the garage. Oh, I know, the last 3 or 4 years I haven't used it. But that's another project where I mounted my old generator up on a trailer, and I'll try to put a link to that in the description below as well. I'm losing my train of thought, what I wanted to say. Oh, I want to hook my generator behind this lawnmower, if I can get it running, and ride around the property cutting limbs down. I've got limbs all over, especially on the fence line. Now I've got that big old 8-10 foot pole saw with a electric chainsaw on the end of it, and I don't know if I can hold it up from a sitting position or not, but if I can ride around the property and hold that thing up enough to whack somebody's limbs off, I can just ride around cutting them. But today we're going to be doing weed killing. Glyphosate. I got my generator pulled out. You know when I know that battery gonna be dead as a duck. Yep, it won't hit a lick. I don't know whether to change the battery or just use the pull start. We can try the pull start and see if that'll get it running. I'm gonna leave it right there for now. But I went to Harbor. I got that notion I could buy a smaller generator. I went to Harbor Freight yesterday. I went to Lowe's. I went to the big box stores. I went to Tractor Supply. None of them had very many generators in stock. They advertised a bunch of them. But the thing is, when you buy a generator over there at Tractor Supply or anywhere else, it doesn't come mounted on a trailer. You got to figure some way to move it around. But they sell a little kit with little plastic wheels on it and a little trailer hitch for additional money. The generator don't even come with a battery if it's got an electric start. So by the time you add all the prices up, you might be buying a generator for, say, $400 or $500. By the time you add up all the accessories you need to go with it, you're going to have more money in it. And I decided against it. I decided to come home and see if I can get this thing running. Let's get started on my weed killing. For those of you who have not seen my weed killer trailer, it's made out of a old string trimmer I had here that had a bad engine in it. Took the engine off of it and made a trailer out of it. Okay. I think this thing holds 15 gallons of water. 2.2 ounces per gallon. 15 gallons would be 30 ounces. 15 times 0.2. Now I need a calculator. All right, let's put about 35 ounces. That ought to be strong enough. Then we'll fill it up with water. We'll hook up the battery thing and drive around the property spraying weeds. Well, I got it hooked up and ready to go. Hope I got enough slack in this line to make turns. Darn end come off my nozzle. Wouldn't it be something if I couldn't spray just for a little 2-cent plastic cap? That wouldn't be no fun. I don't want to squirt 10 gallons, I want to spray. Oh, that's perfect. That ought to do some weed killing. Take two. Well, viewers, my weed spray trailer holds 15 gallons of mixed weed killer, and I filled it up 4 times, so I sprayed 60 gallons of glyphosate, better yet known as Roundup. Today went around the boats and the property line, the fences. A little stiff and sore, but I gotta water my maters and stuff before I quit for today. The time I dragged out all them chippers and got my generator and tires blowed up, I was too tired to try to run the generator today. But I got quite a bit done. My beans are starting to form their runners, I think. If they haven't, yeah, I see some of them coming on. Within a week, I'll have to start training them up the lines. You wouldn't think you could get many beans out of a little patch like this, but we got quite a few the last couple times I did this. Enough to stock my freezer up for the year. My tomato plants are starting to sprout up pretty good. They got blooms coming on. That's going to about conclude my vlog for today. I'm going to go in and rest a while, and I'll make a video for you on my weed killer man outing today. I appreciate you tuning in. It's Pwalpar saying y'all have a good day.